What up, YouTube? It's The Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Today is a long overdue video, like 100. I have been wanting to play in this palette for a hot minute. I got this palette when it first came out, and I want to say it's been like 5 months or something. I have no idea. And it went away, and then it's a limited edition, and they brought it back. So it's still for sale right now, and I want to do some looks with it, and I want to show you my looks that I create and my thoughts on this palette. And it is the Inspired Palette by Adept Cosmetics. Still has the packaging and everything. So if you want to see this palette in action, then you gotta stay tuned, okay? But during the intro, go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. If you are, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all the support on the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. Y'all, we've been waiting way too long. Let's go. I should say I have been waiting way too long. If you've been anticipating this palette and my review on it, then definitely leave an arrow, okay, in the comments below. I just took the packaging off. Look at this. This is beautiful. Wow, it's more beautiful than I thought it was. With the packaging off, the arrow logo. This is based off of a comic book character. And I did watch this whole show. I think it's on Netflix or Hulu, one of the two. And I'm trying to take the mirror thing off because there are some multi-chromes and duochromes, I think, in this palette. But I watched this show in its entirety, and there are a lot of seasons, but that's why I watched it too, because I was like bored. I had nothing to watch, and I like to watch shows, and I couldn't figure out anything. And my daughter was like, and I mean, this is years ago, and my daughter was like, oh, why don't you watch Arrow? And I'm like, what is Arrow? What is that? She's like, yeah, it's a good show. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just watch it. I got caught up. And let me tell you, I love me some Felicity. Okay, if you know, you know. So anyways, you have failed this city. That's what it says on the inside. This is a great show. If you haven't watched it, I definitely think it's a great show to binge watch. You're not going to binge watch it that fast because there's tons of seasons. It is like a comic book type of situation, but it's fire. The main character, fine. Okay, it might be worth just watching it for that. No, but it's a great show. So this is the color story. It's greens. The names, so he had a list of people that he wanted to take out or whatever. So you'll see the names on here of characters, and some of them have lines through them, meaning he took care of business, okay? I love this layout of the Adept palette. It is like the Sumerian sunset, the seahorse. I don't have the seahorse, but the Sumerian sunset where you have your 5 mattes and then your 2 row of shimmers. This is an 18 pan palette. It's so pretty. Look at it. We have some duochromes. I can tell in here because this looks green, but you're seeing it as yellow. We have some nice pinks. This one is gorgeous. It looks pink, but to me it looks more yellow. This blue is really, really pretty. I don't know if you can see it in the pan. I like that we have some versatility. This looks like a taupey purple, but then you're kind of seeing it as a green. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It looks blue to you, but this is purple. This looks like a sea green blue to me, and it looks like, I don't know what it looks like to you, like a purpley blue. It's like weird. This looks purple to you, silvery purple, and this looks pink to me. I love the row of the green leaning yellow leaning mattes. I'm just so excited to play in this palette. Let me run the swatches and we'll get into the first look. Here are the swatches of the Inspired Palette by Adept Cosmetics, and in the sunlight, so you can really see the shimmer and the shine in these shades. So pretty. Here are the shades more in, no sunlight. So you can also kind of see the shifts, some of these colors. There you go. Woo-hoo. Look at that as we turn. Ooh. daddy. Let's see. So good. Oh, I can really see the shift in that one. And then in that one, you see the pink to the gold to the green. That color, so good.
Just want to pop up in this video. I know she just started, but I just want to say, go ahead, leave a nice little juicy comment about my beautiful mother's makeup today. And maybe you guys should subscribe as well.
Thanks, Jada, with all the stars and dots all over her face.
And what about it? Makeup's eating though, so you can't even lie. See, I used to what, highlighter.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Hot mess, but we love her. Okay, I got you a little closer. Let me tell you what I'm working with. I'm so happy to play with this palette. Like, I think this should be a permanent staple in the collection. I think the color story is fantastic. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but just going off of Sumerian Sunset, I think this is going to be a banger. Okay, so real quick, I have my Hygiene Energizing Hydrating Primer Serum by Natasha Denona. I'm loving this. Went in with my brows. I went in with my NYX, the brow glue. And then I did my Pomade by Benefit Cosmetics. And this is in 3.75. Not sure about my brows today. I got my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer to clean up. And we primed our lids with our matte paint pot in Contemplative State. I also did a little bit of Becca underneath my eyes just because I feel really, really dark. Just on the inside here to prep before we do concealer. Anyways, let's get into this palette. So I think I want to kind of sit in these two mattes for my first look. So we're going to go into Cyrus Vanch. Ooh, this chartreusey type of green. Love this color. I'm really excited to see what the formula is going to be like on this one. And James Holder, which is this kind of murky looking green. So let me swatch these for you. Okay. That's how those colors typically tend to look. My light just went out. Fantastic. I think we should be okay. I'm going to make it a little brighter with my other lighting. There you go. Just a little brighter. So I had a light over here and that just went out. So hopefully you'll be able to get the vibes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Rougher 14, and we're going to go into this yellowy chartreusey shade. And we're going to put this on the inside. I'm kind of going to go at an angle right here. There's like an indent in my eye. And this is a small brush, so I can be very detailed. And it's taking it kind of into my crease here and then on the inside here. So it's really bright. I want to kind of pat it. This is a color that I've used a couple times recently this year. I think there was one in the... Yes, in the Sea Talk palette, but it was a shimmer. By Odin's Eye and Lauren May Beauty. Oh, that, yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna really swipe too much. We're gonna pat this shade. And then I'm gonna get the intensity that I want. Oh, that's pretty. And that's kind of where I want to leave it. I really, really like that color. Okay, I'm happy. So now, let's actually just clean off our brush. I just cleaned my color switch, so hopefully it's not wet. And I'm going to take this shade James Holder, and we're just going to drop this color on the outside of our crease. Like here, on our bottom part, in the corner. Just simple like this. It doesn't necessarily have to connect to that green. I kind of want it to be its own person. This is really murky. This is kind of reminding me of the color in the Melt palette, but it's not as deep. Actually, I think that one would be really pretty. You can see it's oxidizing. It's getting deeper. This type of murky green tends to do that. And I'm kind of pressing too. I'm not really blending too much. Actually, they're really like melting into my skin, honestly, which is really, really nice. I don't feel like I have harsh lines. I can just press it right on top and I'm kind of getting a blend. You can move it a little bit, but I really don't think it needs all of that. I think it's good. And I think this green is going to give us more depth, but that's not the tone I want for this look. I really want it to stick over here. So I think that's all we're going to do with the mattes. I do like the variety of the greens because they are all green. Like they all have a green undertone, which is cool. Because Arrow, he had was it green or black? I think it was a black, but, well, maybe it was green suit. It had to be a green suit. Oh, such a good show. Such a good show. I didn't watch any of Star Trek or Star Wars for that Sumerian sunset? I think it's Star Trek. But I watched some Arrow. So I kind of left a space right in here. Right in here. We're going to put a shimmer down. I want to use this color Leo Molar, which looks really pink to you. It kind of shifts, there you go, yellowy green, pink. Whew. Let's see what it looks like. I love Adept's shimmers. Oh yeah, there you can see the green shift, the pink fuchsia. Do we see the yellow? That's so pretty. Okay, let's just pop this on the lid. Oh, okay, so this one is very smooth. It's not putty-like. It's very smooth to the touch. It's smoothing across the eye. I'm just putting it in that negative space that we left and then meshing it in between these two colors. Wow. That's pretty. I don't feel like I need to wet this because of the texture is so smooth. Wow. I really like that. It's kind of a halo vibe, but is not because you got two different colors in the outside and in the inside and the outside. But I think that's a really, really pretty. Such a simple look, but like, yes, a little impactful. Okay, I got fallout down here because I touched down here. But I'm not getting fallout from like patting the shade, moving the shade. I probably could have used a brush with this, but my brushes are pretty dirty. And I think that you can get really good impact with Adept shimmers with your finger. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I think that's a cool little combination. Not something I would normally do. So I really, really like it. I'm going to pull it over a little bit more, but still keep it dark out there. Yes. Woo, that's so pretty. I got so excited by how it looked on my face. I didn't swatch the color for you guys. So I know you've seen the swatches, but man, it's so smooth. You only need a little bit too. Oh, yeah, you get it. You get the vibe. It's fuchsia. It's green. It's yellow. Like, so good. So I was doing my face or whatever. Just so that way we can do some under eye type of work. Just gonna blend this out a little bit. And I was just like, dang, my skin looks good. I was gonna go on with this other foundation, but it was this one I picked up from Oma Beauty at Walmart. It felt good at first, but the color is way too orange. So I can't use that, but I went in with my Yummy Skin by Danessa Myricks Serum Skin Tint, and this is the number 11. I love it. I love it. My skin looks so good. And then I went in with my Makeup Forever HD Concealer, and this is in 34. Not sure if they sell this anymore, but I love it. So I went in with that, and I just set a little bit with my Charlotte Tilbury powder in number 2. So I didn't even look to see what I wanted to do underneath the eyes, but there are so many pretty shades. I don't know where I want to go, and I haven't swatched this. Ooh. Okay, I think I want to do this one. Let's do this one because I see the green in there, but it has that pinky undertone. Like, it has more of a pink base, and then it shifts to the green. So there's that. Yeah, let's do that, because you see, I think I have a color like this though in my collection, but that's so super duper pretty. And so first we'll go ahead and we'll take the olivey shade that we used in the outside corner, which is the James holder. And we'll just buff this underneath the eye to kind of give us some depth and smoke it out. And it can come down lower. That's why I'm using this brush that I did all the work with, because I want it to be a little smoked out, and I'll get the shimmer closer to the lid. So I really like that shade, especially smoked down on the bottom. I think that is a fire. We're gonna take the shimmery shade Daniel Brickwell, and Daniel Brickwell's name is crossed off, okay? So we're gonna take this little brush I like to use by Morphe M152. We're just gonna get our brush in there. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one. It has the same texture as the one we put on our lids, but because where I'm putting it, I want it to be a little bit more precise. So I just sprayed it with my little e.l.f. spray here. I'm going through. We're gonna kind of get it as close to the lash line as possible. Ooh, definitely looks more green. Very pretty. More green for sure. Even though our top one really turns more green on these green mattes, it's not showing as green as the bottom. I really like that. That's a pretty contrast. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush. I wanna go into the color Warren Patel, which is this one. And I feel like I see this, it's chunky. I feel like I have a color like this as well in my collection. It's more chunky pink with like a sheer base. That's really pretty. It does have a little bit of a purple blue tone to it. You can see as it shifts. Okay, we're just gonna use that in the inner corner. And really, I think I'm just gonna do it with my finger. I don't know. It's chunky. Hold on. Let's take that same brush. I don't know if I want to spray it. Yeah, let's spray it and see what it do. This kind of gave it a blue effect. Oh no. It's alright. It's alright. Not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be more like pink. Kind of shifting blue. Not bad. We'll tap it here. We could have kept the chartreusey green and kept it matte, which would have been really pretty too. I'm kind of like second guessing. It'll be cute once we put it in, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more of this olivey color. I got this slick waterline from Melt, and it is in olive. So let's see what it do with this look, okay? Let's just put this in the inside waterline. I really like all the shades. That one kind of turned blue, and that's not really what I wanted, but wow. These pencils are fantastic. I'm going to take that inner corner out. I don't like it. Hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. I just wasn't not feeling it. Like, I felt like it was just messing up my whole look that I wanted. Like, the vibe. I can just throw a whole bunch of shimmers on my eyes, but that's not what I wanted. Like, I want it to be a whole vibe, and that's not the vibe. So, we took off the inner corner highlight. I'm going to put a little bit back in Daniel Brickwell underneath this eye. I wiped the color off with a wipe. And then I just went back in with some of my concealer and then just set it again with some powder. So that's how we're back here. I'm going to take the chartreusey shade that we used originally. So I'll take this little brush that I had for Morphe, use my color switch, pick that up a little bit more intense on this brush and pop it on my inner corner. And down at the bottom a little bit. Wrap it around. You hear something, it's Paris. She just got a bone and she's so excited. Like, her stomach is so sensitive. So she really can't have bones and stuff. But we had my family made a ribeye roast for Christmas. And so there was a big old bone left. And my big dog, 7, he can eat that, no problem. And not get sick. And there was tons of meat on it and stuff like that. I think it fits in with the grungy vibe. That olivey tone, so good. Okay, anyway, she can't eat all the meat off of it because she'll get sick. She can't really have treats. She'll be throwing up and stuff. So I went ahead and gave it to 7. And let him clean off the bone, and then she got the leftovers. It wasn't like a baby back rib bone, so he didn't eat it all. He couldn't eat the whole bone, so she still has some to like, you know, play with. All right, I'm gonna throw on this blush because I think it's gonna match the eyes. Yes, I'll be back, put on some mascara, we'll wrap up this look. I'm excited. Okay, so yes, not even gonna lie that I love this look. Yes. Let me see. Can you see with the mascara? Let me get a little closer. Yes. I hate that light went out. I love it. So I just went ahead and put on some mascara. I put on the Lancome Lash Idol Mascara. I went ahead and used my Danessa Myra blush in Prima Donna. Yes, I thought that would catch some of the pink in the eye look up top. Love that. I went in, ooh, I love this. The Golden Ore Highlighter by Melt. I think I used this recently, but it's so pretty. Like, it's so neutral. Look at it. It looks just like wet. Lit from within. I love it. So pretty. And I love the tone because it kind of has a rusty gold. Yes. So I use that. And then for my lips, I went in with my Pat McGrath Labs lip gloss. And this is in Bronze Venus. I really love this look, especially taking out that inner corner highlight. Okay, sometimes we do things we regret and we have to fix it. Okay, we just fixed it. Yes, really excited about what we did. We used 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only used 4 of the 15 shades. So yes, we have to do another look. We might have to do 2 looks because I really kind of want to put this blue purple on my lid. Who am I? Blue purple on my lid. I don't know. We might try that. I really want to play in some of these blues. We definitely have to do a green look. Like, I want to play. So if you're feeling the vibe of this look, then go ahead and drop me a pink heart in the comments. Okay. And let's get on to look number 2. All right, y'all, let's get into this next look using the Inspired palette by Adept Cosmetics. Let's start off with this dark green in the corner and see if we're gonna need anything else or if this is gonna be like it. So I'm gonna go into Edward Rasmus and I'm gonna take this E25. I'm pretty much set up the same way. The only difference is I did my brows different. I just went in with my NYX brow glue and I went in with my NYX lift and snatch pen. I don't know, I've been liking this vibe a little bit better. This is an espresso. Okay, so we're gonna take this green. It's like a foresty like green. What do we want to do? Keep it saturated on the outside here. I'm not sure 100 how I feel about Adept's mattes. Like, they're good. I have plenty of Adept palettes and played with their mattes, and I think they're the same. I don't think this is the star of the show, the mattes. Ooh, but that's really, really pretty. I think they've been doing such a better job at giving us different mattes. So I'm excited to see what they do in the new year in regards to their palettes and their mattes. Because we already know their shimmers are fire. Yeah, this is super duper pretty. Look at that color. It's so saturated. It looks like a Tilly green. Like, it's so pretty. I'm trying to keep it kind of low and kind of go in like a C, like that. Might take it over just a little bit more. Just softly pat more into the crease. Yeah, we might as well go into Hannibal Bates, which is kind of the lighter tone green. Let me swatch these. Look at that. This is a really pretty color. Wow, that is gorgeous. And that's like a pastel-y type of minty green. So pretty. But I love this dark shade. Wow, I should have just put that all over my lip. Like, Okay, we're just going to take this color. This is Hannibal Bakes. We're just going to pat it on the outside here. And see if I can get a soften up these edges. This might have not been the brush for that. Yeah, this is probably not the brush for that. So let me get more of a blending small little blender. This is a Rephr 13. We're just gonna pat and kind of blend these edges. I don't need to go all the way in as I'm just gonna put a different color, but I just want to kind of pat this on top. We can always go back into the darker green, but I really want to just like soften all of this edge. Okay, this is where we're at. I think I'm at a blend that I like. I like that this is so deep and then it goes kind of to this pastel-y bright color. I don't feel like the color when it blends in with this dark shade looks like the color in the pan, but I really like this. I thought it was gonna be more foresty and it's more turquoisey, but it's so pretty. Okay, or tilly. So now I gotta figure out what I want to put. I think I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Oh, that would be so pretty because it still has a tilly. It's kind of going blue. I really wanted to go into purples, but I thought the green was gonna be like forest, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna go into this color. I think I'm gonna get a brush though, so I can be a little bit more precise. I think I'm gonna clean off the brush I was using to blend a little bit originally, which is a Playing in Makeup Waye 215. We're gonna go into Isabel Rashiv. Ooh, yes. Okay, it has that tilly effect. It has some gold. I'm excited. Okay, so let me put this on my lid. I don't think I want to spray this. Oh, wow. That's pretty. It has gold. It has pink. I love that color. And I wasn't really worried about the blending in here because I knew I was going to drop something on top. Wow, this is gorgeous. I love that together. Don't worry about this edge. I'm going to clean that up, obviously. Wow, that's so pretty. Look at this shade, y'all. Wow, I love this. Mermaid vibes for sure. Oh, gosh. This might be one of my favorite colors. The palette. That's so pretty. I don't have a color like this. Look at that. I hope you're catching the vibe of that shade. Just gonna bring it over into the matte a little bit. I'm gonna take my brush with the matte on it. Just tap in there a little bit and just reinforce here. Wow. And blend those together. That's so pretty. Highly obsessed with this color. I kind of just want to soften it so it doesn't look like, because it's so soft, it looks like a cut crease. And I don't know if I really want it to look like a cut crease. I want it to look like ethereal, like just floating up in here. That's so pretty. Ooh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love that shade. Okay. I love that shade. So I kind of cleaned up the edges. It was going around in the C, but I don't think that really fits my eye shape. So I kind of just cleaned it up, blew out the darker tone, and then you see the light. I was going to go in with another shimmer on the bottom lid, but I think this shimmer needs to live its best life. So I'm just going to go back into Hannibal Bates, which is that light color, and I'm going to draw this underneath my lash line, which I am loving this look, guys. Like, I cannot stop looking at myself. I think that these colors are just so darn pretty. Especially this teal dark turquoisey shade and this shimmer. Even this light color here is really nice. I don't think I want to do anything else. I might take a little bit of Edward Ramos, the color here, the teal, and just put it on the outside, really close, like to the end, just to give it a little dimension. Here, be nice if you can see, and not take it all the way in though, but just to connect, so it kind of wraps around, like keeping the same vibe up on bottom that we have on top. I don't even think I'm doing an inner corner highlight. I think what I want to do is, though, I do want to do something in my waterline, just to like brighten this a mermaid look up even more. I'm gonna go in with my Melt Slick Waterline Tint. Actually, hold on. I got some new color. I think it might be too much, but I got these Danessa Myricks ones. Ooh, let's try this. It's like an eyeliner, but it's like an iridescent, shifty like eyeliner shade. She was having her Danessa Myricks 12 Days of Beauty, and things were going for $12, and I got some of these. Ooh, yes. So this one's opal, and it's like a gold, but I think it shifts to a green. I don't know if you can see the shift. I don't think so. But it's like a greeny gold. Okay, let's put this in the waterline. Let's try it out. Oh, my allergies are kicking my butt. What's going on with that? We need to get that. Hold on. We need to get this zit. It is not it. Dior concealer a little bit here. Let that sit. Why we put this in our waterline. So this one is an opal, and what are these called? These are called the Infinite Chrome Micro Pin, and this one's an opal by Danessa Myricks. My eyes are very watery right now, but I can totally see it in the mirror, and it really looks like the color on my eyes, like the shimmer, the glitter we have. Okay, my eyes are just doing the most right now. I think that's gonna be really, really pretty, but you can see I'm like watering, colors are coming up. It's a hot mess over here. It's just a freaking hot mess over here. So this is where we're at. I think it's super duper pretty. Just pat out that third eye. I think it's super duper pretty. You can see I'm watering, and now it's messing up my makeup. So I'm gonna fix this stuff up. I'm gonna put on my mascara, and we're gonna wrap up this look. But all in all, I think it's gorgeous. Just don't look at this eye. Yes, yes, yes. So this is the final look using the Arrow palette. The second look, I should say, the Arrow inspired palette by Adept Cosmetics. I love this. I love the color on my lids. I could bathe in it. And I really, really like this teal color. It's so different. It's so bold, but I really am feeling it. Like, the more I look at myself, I'm like, ooh, okay. It's kind of smoky. I like it. I like it. It's surprising me because I was going in a completely different direction. Like, I really had a whole different vibe. I was going to use the purples and stuff, but I'm happy with how this look came out. So let me tell you how I wrapped it up. So I did go with some bronzer this time. I went in with my Kosas bronzer. This one is an Escape the Sun Show. Now I get what people say about it kind of got a smell to it. I've used this thing like 3 times. But it's so pretty. Look at that. It's just, it gives me bronze, but it also gives me a glow. I might have to find another one that's like bronzy glowy that doesn't, like, yeah, this is throwing me off, this smell now. But this is really pretty. I use it as my bronzer, but also my blush. And I did bronze around my face too. Went in with the same highlighter from Melt. And on my lips, I just did a nude lip gloss by Stilla. I don't even know if you can get this, but it's in a tragedy. Okay. Yes. And then we went in with I think we only did 3 shadows, honestly. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 shadows out of the 15 pan palette. So yes, very pretty. I think we need another look. I think we need one more look. Yes. If you're feeling the vibe of this look, go ahead and drop me a mermaid in the comments, because that's how I feel. I feel like a pretty mermaid. I feel like the shells of the Little Mermaid, like her seashells, so good. Look at that, so good. I hope you get the vibe. I hope you're feeling the vibe. I hope you like this look. But let's get on to look number 3, because I can't stop myself. I want to play. Yes, look number 3. All right, let's get into this final look using the Adept and Inspired palette. My baby's on the phone from Georgia, Mr. Waye.
I am from Georgia, but at the end of the day, I reside in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm down here visiting a family. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thank you very much. And you all have a beautiful and blessed day.
Thanks, babe. Love you. Okay, so I'm excited. So I was thinking about kind of what I want to do. I've played with all the mattes. So I want to go into this color called Martin Summers. I think I want to play in this green orange or green yellow type of vibe over here. And I think, and then I might throw in this blue, this purple. It looks blue to you, but it looks purple to me, like a duochrome. You can see it in the mirror there. So let's get into this Martin Summers. I would swatch it, but right now my hands are a little, I put some lotion on, so we'll come back to that. And this one's a little bit more, it seems a little bit more powdery, the shade. So we're going to just throw this. We're really just going to put this in the crease all over. This is going to be our main matte. That's pretty, and it's green. Yes, I really like that shade. It's showing up. This is a Morphe, kind of like a blending brush. It's kind of fluffy. It's an it's a Morphe M441 brush. So we're just putting this all over the crease, really blowing it out. This is gonna be probably the only matte we use. I could go into the other mattes, but I really want to keep it like this tone of green. I feel like this other green is more turquoisey, and you can totally tell now. And then this one is more of a mustardy, like olive green. So I don't want to use that. I want like this true kind of pastel-y green. I feel like this palette, these shades, are so shifty and so pretty that they like need their own moment. That's why I really haven't combined too many together. Today will be probably the most we put in to one look, just because I want to play with as many as possible. But there's so many different variations you could do, because really you could just throw one of these mattes on like we're doing and then pop a shimmer all over the lid. You can deepen it up, the outer V if you want, but you really don't have to. And just make the shifty shade, the duochrome, the multichrome, really the star of the show. So that's good. I think I am going to take a bit of Cyrus Vanch that we used earlier, and we're going to just throw a little bit in the front here, just to brighten up this part of the eye. These are very bright shades, and this one still has an undertone of green, so it's not going to take it and turn it into something I don't want. I just want it to be a little brighter in here, because I think that's where I'm going to put the goldish green from the shimmers. We can also use it just to buff out the edges if we need to, but I don't even think that they look bad or anything. Very good. So then let me swipe this color. You've already seen the Cyrus color. Look how vibrant that green looks on my swatch. Like, what? Wow, that matte is gorgeous. That's the yellow. I don't think I got it very good. But with these shades, they're always like, you always kind of got to build them up. Those chartreusey yellows. I want to go into this color called, because there's two greens here I haven't used. Monte Cora, which is this one. But when I look at it, it does have like an undertone shift of like a purple. And so I don't think that's where I really want to go. This is it. Ooh. So pretty. I think I want to go into Nelson Ravitch. It also looks like it has some purple to it. But, ooh. But it's a more darker green. So let's swatch them both and then I can make a decision. Yeah, this one I just see tons of purple on my hand. You can see it right there. And then it looks green there. So that's really pretty. Kind of like a taupey green. And then this one just looks straight on green. You can see the purple, but it looks straight on green. But that purple accent is going to play nice with what we do underneath the eyes. So that's okay. We're going to use kind of like a flat brush. This is a Moda brush shader. And these are so smooth. Like none of these are really, really putty-like the Mika palette. They're just really, really smooth. So we're going into Nelson. This one here in the middle. Ravitch. Just going to coat our brush in that. And we're just going to drop it on the outside. Outer half of the lid. Yes, we're going to have shimmer all the way through the bottom of the lid. That's why I wasn't really worried about having anything in there. That's really pretty. And this brush is kind of like really soft. And it's not totally flat. I don't want to lose my green Top Martin Summer shade. But we do want it to blend. So we'll come back and blend. So good. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to take my brush that we had the Martin Summer shade on. And I'm just going to lightly blend around that shimmer. I did get a little fallout, but that could be me too. But that's also why I did I'm going to do my face last. Or at least after we get most of the eye on. That is so pretty. You could just throw that all over and that would be a bomb little green, shimmery, smoky eye moment. So cute. Okay, then I'm going to clean off my brush, the Moda. And I'm going to go into this color called Frank Bertellini, which is like a gold to a green. So we're kind of doing a monochromatic type of vibe here for the top. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. You can see the darker green and it goes to the light yellowy green. So I hope that's what it appears on the eyes because that's what I want is that bright color. We're going to take the same brush. You could spray these. You could put a glitter glue down or some type of adhesive. But I don't even think these need it. Look how pretty they are on their own. Ooh, yes. Oh, this color is gorgeous. And it has orange in it. Oh, orange shimmers. I love the texture of these shades. They're really smooth. It doesn't feel like gritty on your eyes. It's not thick and heavy. Like, that's so pretty. Hope you can see the difference in those two shadows. This one is fire. This reminds me of the Isabelle Rochev that we used in last look. Just because it has, like, it looks one way and then it has these gold and, like, this one has orange. The other one had, like, it was blue and gold. It's just something about these two shades are so good on the eyes. More even on the eyes than in the swatch. Like, just the shimmer and the sparkle in these ones. Oh, I love them. So good. Okay, I threw on some foundation and concealer and a little bit of powder. Let's get into the lower lash line. lower lash line and wrap up this look. I want to go into Harold Bachman. I'm not a purple person, but for some reason it looks blue, but this color has been speaking to me the whole time and I want to use it, and this is how I'm going to use it. So if you don't know, I'm not a huge purple person, but I love purple and green together. I think I did a purple and green look recently, but oh, it looks blue, but it's purple too. Like, I see a really vibrant purple, you see a blue tone. So this duochrome is fantastic. Okay, very smooth. I'm just going to use this Morphe brush. Morphe in 124, getting a lot of use. Morphe brushes right now. It's just a very small brush. I have the smaller ones that I've been using too. I love this brush for underneath my eyes though. Just makes it really easy for me. Just so it can stay precise and not go all over the place, I am going to spray it, my brush. And we're just going to drop this on our lower lash line all the way through. Wow. I really love the formula of these shimmers. I'm going to take the brush I had originally and just kind of blend that green underneath. Not adding any product, just seeing whatever else I can get to blend that off. But to spray these shadows, and I know they're going to perform the same because the textures are the same. I feel like the only one that has a real different texture is Warren Patel, which is the chunky one here. The rest I feel have like almost the same texture. Very smooth, very cream, like they're not creamy putty like Adept shades normally are, but they're really creamy and smooth to the touch. And when you spray it, you get this. This is different. Like, I really thought I was going monochromatic. I thought I was going purple, but it really shows up like this, a really vibrant blue purple. So, okay, let me figure out how I'm going to incorporate some blush and all that good stuff and some lips. But yes, those are gorgeous. Yes! So this is the final look using the Adept Cosmetics palette inspired by Arrow. So I love how this look came out. Very green. I love the pop of the purple blue on the bottom. I just topped it off. I used the same stuff from the last look. The Kosas bronzer, the Sun Show and Escape, just as my blusher slash a bronzer. And I stuck with the Golden Gore by Melt. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. But I also thought it would pull in a lot of the gold in this look. So that's why I used it as well. For my lips, I was going to go real bold, real fast. But I said no. Tia, calm it down. I just went in with my Fenty Gloss Bomb in a hot chocolate. Just something chill because the eyes are doing the most. Now, I did feel like this eye needed a more poppy mascara than our other looks. So I did go in with my Pat McGrath Labs Black Star Mascara. So this gives me the vibe I want when I want a more dramatic type of a mascara. Let's talk about this palette. Yes, I'm so excited. So all in all, this is what I expected, especially from reviewing the Sumerian Sunset palette. It's the same layout. It has its green vibes here, okay? I love the color that we put on the eyelid today, Franklin Bertelli. I love Leo Moeller that we used in the first look. I love all the colors I used in my looks, not knowing I would love them as much as I do. Isabel Rochevi. I love that. That is so fire. I really like the color we put underneath our eyes. I like this color. I didn't use Monty Cora and Daniel Brickwell. I did use Daniel Brickwell. But I love these type of tones. You can see this one we've seen before for sure, but it's so pretty. that you can really never have enough of it. And then this one's very green, but it's very subtle when you swatch it. So very, very pretty. We used almost all the shades in the palette. We didn't use Adam Hunt, the blue up here, which would have been really pretty to use. We didn't use Monte Cora. We didn't use Jason Bordeaux. This one's pretty too. We did not use that one. So, but they kind of look a little, no, they don't. But we didn't use that one. And we didn't use Warren Patel. So we used 11. I think that's pretty good. I love the way these mattes performed. Actually, they were really, really good. This color surprised me so much. It's so fire. I do not have a color like this in my collection, and I love it. I can't wait to use it in another look. I love these two mustardy type yellowy shades. This one is like your bright chartreuse shade. And then I love the green that we used as well. So I am really impressed by this palette. I don't know if I said, but these palettes that Adept are making are magnetic. So these can be taken out and they can be moved around. So that might be really fun with the Sumerian Sunset palette. All of these shadows, like, there's just so many different combinations that you can do. But I also like that it could be one and done, because some of these are so special. Like this one on my eye in the front, this green is really pretty too. Like they're just really special shades that they can have a moment by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And if you could just imagine pairing these with different mattes that aren't green, it's going to give it a whole different vibe. One thing I also like is that all the mattes are a tone of green, which is kind of cool. And they're all different tones of green. And they're very pigmented, and I really enjoyed them. So all in all, as long as I held on to this palette and haven't been able to use it, I'm so happy that I got to show it to you guys before the end of the year and give you 3 looks on this palette. Adept is like they're so good. I'm so scared for next year because right now they are definitely a brand I am looking for. When I thought I didn't need any more shimmers or shine, like, I'm speechless. They're so pretty. So good. I can't even figure out which one I like better, this one or the Sumerian Sunset. Like, it's so good. I love the packaging. I love the vibe. I wish she would make this one permanent, but it is a limited edition. It did come, it did go, and it came back, and it's here right now. But if it goes again, I don't know if she's going to bring it back. So I'd recommend, if it's something that you've been eyeing, I definitely say jump on top of it. Jump on it and jump on it fast. I'm pretty sure you can use somebody's affiliate code. I'm sure I did. I either use Heather's or Angelica's, so to get a little money off. But I'd pay full price. Like, fire. Fire. If you're feeling the vibe of this look, go ahead and drop me a green heart in the comments, okay? So yes, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. Go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up if you're feeling the vibe of this channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell though, so you can be updated every time I load a new video. Remember, there's only one way to do your makeup, and that is your way. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.